Free playlists.
Free contests.
Free artist radio stations.
Commercial-free stations.
It's free. I love iHeartRadio.
Join the millions of music, radio, and podcast fans on the #1 streaming radio app now.
iHeartRadio.
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 Free never sounded so good.
Time to give stop away.
All right, I want to have some Halloween fun down in Akron, the Haunted Schoolhouse and Laboratory, celebrating 50 seasons of fear, scenes and scares, and incredible detail inside the Haunted Schoolhouse. They got the Midway there. That means you can get something to eat, get some beer, plenty of drinks. You don't want to go in on an empty stomach, do you? HauntedSchoolhouse.com for the details. These tickets here, a pair for you, caller 10. Good luck. 216-578-1007 or 800-348-1007.
I met Alan.
Did you?
I gave him marijuana.
Oh, great.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7.
They're in Akron. I'll have one final pair for you tomorrow about this time. Anybody see Cardi B talking about how her L.A. house is haunted?
No.
She has a number of houses. I think she has a house in New York.
I don't want to hear her talk about anything.
I think she has a house in Orlando. But her house in L.A., she is convinced, is haunted. You don't want to hear her? How come?
I hate the way she sounds.
You don't like her accent?
I tried to she did an interview with the Breakfast Club not too long ago, and I couldn't get through it.
It's grating.
But I will humor you.
You'll humor me?
Oh, he'll listen because you're playing it, Alan.
Thanks.
It's not my fave.
Well, she does have a very, and I'm sure that she's
it's not
also
even just the accent. She just sounds.
You don't like her vibe? She's from the Bronx. I mean, she sounds exactly like J-Lo.
She does not sound exactly.
No.
She doesn't?
No. I don't think so.
Well, I think she's probably putting it on a little too, right? I mean, she said that her grandmother had a thick accent like that, and that's how she kind of.
It's I understand why people are angry with me sometimes because I can't articulate myself the way I want to. It's very frustrating at times. So when I look at her, it just reminds me, I'm I hope I don't sound like that to people because that is, I don't know. Some people like her because she is who she is, but I like her because she is or I dislike her because she is who she is.
Well, I just think she's foxy. How dare you besmirch Belcalis Marlenis Almanazar's voice?
She ain't no Nicki Minaj.
That is true. That is very true. But nobody is.
Nikki,
I'm just glad to be alive. Think about the people. I was explaining this to my daughter the other day because she was on the way to school the other morning. She was asking me about the age of the planet, how long humans have been on it, extinction, things like that, evolution. And I was explaining to her how in the grand scheme of things, we are here for such an unbelievably short time. Seems long to us because we're living day to day. A lot of life can be monotonous and repetitive. But I said, but it's a great thing to remind yourself as you get older to never wish for time to go faster. When you're a kid, all you want is to be grown up. When you're grown up, all you want is to be younger. But we're here for even if you live, my grandmother lived to be 102. And I told her, I said, your great-grandma lived to be 102. That is still such an unbelievably short amount of time in the grand scheme of things. So think of all of the people we are alive with. Think of all the people who are on the planet at the same time we are. I'm thinking celebrities and things like that, people you know. Think about people 100 years ago who were the most famous person on the planet, and we've never heard of them before because we weren't alive then. There are some people throughout history that obviously made their mark. But you think about, we are living, all of us, in a time where we share the planet with Nicki Minaj, with Cardi B. You might not like their work, but they are undeniably interesting people.
Oh, she got some hits.
But she's positive that her L.A. house is haunted.
So I go and I take a shower, and I get out the shower, and I lay on my bed, right, bitch?
All right, now, that's kind of a Poundcake-ism, too.
I
you
dislike
throw
her because
bitch in a lot.
She reminds me of myself, and I'm
Wow. I thought I was self-loathing.
Yeah, but the thing is, he loves himself too so much.
I don't like the way I don't like the fact that I can't articulate myself the way I want to sometimes. So I replace, you know, what do you think with a bitch at the end. Like I just want you to put emphasis on question mark, but instead I add the bitch because I want you to know that it has a lot of emotion to it. Right, bitch?
I guess so.
I don't know why. What, bitch? I'm working on it.
So I go and I take a shower and I get out the shower and I lay on my bed, right, bitch? I start hearing like a fly sound, right? Bro, I haven't been able to find the fucking fly. I told my driver to go get a fucking one of those things that you kill a fly with. The whatever spatula to kill the fly.
CK come up with a fly swatter. That's my favorite part. What's that spatula that kills flies? Maybe she was just channeling Iggy Azalea with that.
A little freestyle?
Yeah, a little freestyle. A toothless beat. She's like, what's that thing?
I got toothless bee in here.
Get that fly.
I told my driver to go get a fucking one of those things that you kill a fly with. The whatever spatula to kill the fly. I don't see the fucking fly nowhere. I bought the spray, everything. I don't hear the fly anywhere. Then I start hearing this sound in the hallway. It sounds like somebody's on a phone, like cling, 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 cling. I call my security guard to tell the other security guard that's outside to come in my house to hear the sound. Bitch, tell me how the sound is gone. It's gone out of nowhere. So all I'm saying is that there's a fucking ghost or a spirit in this fucking house. And at this point, I feel like if I go to sleep, the fucking ghost is gonna finger pop me. Because, bitch, he wants me.
After all that, her conclusion is, well, the ghost wants to have sex with her.
No, the ghost don't want to have sex.
By the way, you don't
just
have
finger.
Finger, yeah.
Just hand stuff.
You don't even have to be dead to want to have sex with Cardi B.
I do.
I mean, I bet when you have extenuating circumstances. I mean, I imagine when you get her all unwrapped, it's probably just a mess. But
unwrapped.
You know what I mean?
She has the what is the thing that Kim Kardashian has? The
Spanx?
Yeah, is that what it's called?
Skims is her line, but I mean,
but what
shapewear? Corset?
Corset. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Like you just undo one button and it's just just falls out.
It's like when you twist the can of cinnamon rolls and it comes out the seams. It's probably like that.
So many things to trick me.
But I'll eat those cinnamon rolls. What's that?
I says girls have so many like items to trick men.
Good for them.
But I'm just saying
we shouldn't be so easily trickable.
I know, but like when you
that's on us.
It's so much work to be done, and then like when you go, take a guy home from the bar or something, you're like, hold on, I gotta go to the bathroom, and you come out and you just hear like a or not even. It could be like you don't want like the buttons flying off and hitting stuff, and you're like, he's like, you okay in there? Like, fine, sweetie, be out in a second.
Honey, what's going on in there? Are you taking out? I'm just taking these cantaloupes out of my dress.
Maybe some guys are into that. Like, oh, I want you in that corset while we make love.
Make love. Yeah, but
I don't mind a little bit.
But I don't either
like
because we've put that on them.
Yeah.
We've said, we like you to look like X, Y, and Z.
Mm-hmm.
So then they go, okay, well, how do I achieve that look?
Put that
it's our
corset
fault.
on.
Yeah.
With the boobies popping out of it? Oh, that's a good time.
Yeah. So, but she also did that show, Hot Ones, where they eat wings with the dude, and he asked her about aliens.
I really don't believe that aliens are real because it's like, okay, so if aliens are real and they're smarter than us, right? I feel like it's like why they just haven't invaded us. So aliens, if they're smart, they know how humans are. Humans are like despicable. They want to take over everything. They just want to have power over everything. And then people be like, but why would aliens want to invade Earth? Earth is ghetto. They probably like so advanced. Like they probably think that Earth is like a small fry. And it's like, it's not about that.
Right.
It's the art of war.
I'm following. That all makes sense to me.
So it's like if they're so smart, like people think that they are, they would have been invading us just so they could just have us and not. I just know that they ain't real. I don't care. I don't care.
You gotta hand it to that Hot Ones guy. I don't even know that guy's name, but boy, did that blow up. He just had a weird idea, and it blew up. Hey, let me get celebrities.
Sean Evans.
We're going to eat hot wings, and then I'll get him to talk, and we'll chat. Alan is a full-fledged New Yorker. Please hit Cody with a shut-up pound cake. Cardi B is a goddamn New York treasure. Freaking big booty Judy and her cousin Trudy is what this person's called.
What? There's so many big butt New Yorkers. J-Lo, Nicki Minaj, Remy Ma. Like,
yeah, I know. She's not alone.
There's so many other. I don't like her Bronx accent.
I understand.
And again, it's probably a self-loathing thing because I feel like I talk.
It triggers something about who you are.
Because
how do you feel about aliens?
Oh, I think they're definitely real. And it's not the art of war. I think they
Art of war. Nicki Minaj, though, is not a native New Yorker.
She's not from Jamaica, Queens?
I think she's from actual Jamaica. No, she's from Trinidad.
She's from Trinidad.
Yeah.
But
she went to college in New York, but to this person's point, Cardi B is a homegrown New Yorker. She's Cardi from the block.
Okay.
But she's not for everyone. And I agree with you. A little goes a long way with that accent.
But I'm good for a few years. After those few clips.
I'm true to my word is I can separate the art from the artist. I'm not saying she ain't got hits. I like that Money song. I like Bodak Yellow. There's a couple songs that I like from her, but I just don't want to hear her talk. I just don't.
I'm kind of with you.
Nothing she advertises I have any interest in buying.
I like looking at her. I don't care about her music one way or another.
The nails get on my nerves.
The nails are ridiculous.
Yeah,
that's probably what the ghost is trying to do, is trying to clip your nails. The ghost in there trying to sit still.
I don't know how people find that attractive. Like, what woman's like, I got to have nails like Cardi, because they're like at least 4 or 5 inches long. Like, they're...
Well, especially also, and you'll see just regular girls walking around with those nails and like trying to text or dial you got to get your finger pad on it because you can't use the tip of your finger. So it's like this very kind of, but again, that's what Poundcake and I had the nails. We had those acrylic nails a couple years ago for our polar blast punishment. And it was a real pain in the ass, but it was also a way to more closely sympathize with girls who do that. Do it to themselves, mind you. But if you like that look, it's a look.
All I did was get into rich people's cars and take pictures on their steering wheel. That's what I did with those stupid nails.
They wanted you to send them pictures of you with the nails?
No, I got into their car, took pictures.
Into whose car?
I got into my roommate's car. There was a neighbor who had a BMW. I got into his car.
You just want those steering wheel photos.
Yeah.
Like, I see.
On my way to see your man. My new Benz
BMW.
But the best part about those nails was your interactions with your daughter. The party nail.
She did. Because she was only like back, 2.5, I think. Yeah.
What's a party nail?
I still have party nails, don't I?
I think so.
Nails.
Gold glitter.
And what is this called? Because I had purple nails. One of them was gold. And a gold party nail.
Gold glitter.
And what is this called?
A party nail.
A party nail?
Yeah.
What color are the other ones?
Purple. But what are those called if they're purple? Are those just called party nails too?
They're my regular nails, but the gold glittery one you said is a party nail, right?
Because it looks so sparkly.
When you have an itch, I can scratch with my nails.
That feels good. There's an itch down there too.
How's that?
It feels good.
So adorable. It feels good.
Yeah, she's a pisser, that one. I got to take a break here. We're going to talk